Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back or to get over your ex. This week, I want to talk about why moving on attracts an ex. Now, I know when you saw the title, you may have freaked out a bit and thought, I don't want to move on. Don't worry. You don't actually have to move on. You can appear as if you've moved on. Remember what I said in last week's video, which if you saw it, if you were a good little soldier, then you may remember I said, fake it till you make it. So if you haven't really moved on or don't want to, it's okay. You don't have to, as long as your ex thinks that you have. All is fair in love and war. Okay, but first, I want to welcome back my no contact army and remind you that my app Silencio to help you stay in no contact and to do affirmations and to manifest a text from your ex is now also available for Android. Finally, we have the iPhone and the Android version, and the link is below every single video and podcast. And if you too would like to join our No Contact Army, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and you're in. And to read our manual, go to nocontactsecrets.com, and you can read 2 free chapters before you purchase the book. So stay tuned till the end, because I will tell you how to move on, or how to make it seem as if you've moved on correctly. There's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. Don't do it the wrong way. It's going to backfire. Okay, so the first reason why moving on attracts an ex is because people want what they can't have. And it would appear that we're born this way, because when you think of little kids playing, I'm sure you've seen it if you've had kids or if you were a kid. You know, kid A has a toy, kid B comes along and goes, I want to play with that. And kid A goes, no, it's mine. I'm playing with it. No, I want it. No, I want it. And a fight ensues. And this becomes a teachable moment for the mother or the parent and the teacher, or the teacher saying, now, this is what happens when you want something that someone else has. You ask politely, blah, blah, blah. So if we're that way as kids, then why would we not be that way as adults? So when your ex broke up with you, they thought that they'd be able to get you back at any time since you didn't break up with them. Therefore, you didn't want the breakup. However, when they see that you've moved on, that destroys their illusion that you will always be available. And it's a wake-up call. Now, they can't have you because someone else is playing with you, so to speak. Haha. Okay. The next reason why moving on will attract your ex is because by not chasing them after the breakup, leaving them alone and moving on or appearing to, you now come across as high value. When someone refuses to accept a breakup and continues to reach out to an ex, the unspoken message they're sending is that they are not whole without the dumper and they can't live without them. Ew. That's not a message you want to send, even if right now is true, okay? Don't do that. So when you don't do that, you don't chase them, you leave them alone, and you move on with someone else, it's a huge blow to their ego. They expected you to at least contact them at some point or try to get them back, and when you don't, you're sending the message that they're really not that valuable to you because you were able to quietly move on to someone else. So in essence, you've now rejected them. And as dating coach Vincent Voss said, there's nothing more attractive than rejection. And as I've said before, rejection causes obsession. And as Doc Love has said, rejection raises interest level. It's all about rejection, rejection, rejection. So your ex rejected you, and look how interested you are. So if you turn the tables and make them feel rejected, it's very possible their interest level will go up also. The third reason why moving on attracts an ex is social proof. You've probably heard the term before. Basically, social proof means that other people are interested in a product or a person. Therefore, that product or person must be valuable since other people are interested in it. So if you start going out on dates, there's a very good chance it'll get back to your ex, and they'll be curious what you're up to if they haven't heard from you. And they may even assume that you're dating, so they'll be on the lookout for that. They'll look at your social media and try to find out from colleagues. And they may think, well, I'm single. I haven't moved on, but the person I dumped because I thought I could do better now has someone else or several someone else is interested in them. Maybe I made a mistake. And here's a dark tactic. if you can date someone or appear to be dating someone who would make your ex jealous or insecure, even better. So if your ex was a guy and let's say he was short and he had an issue with that, then you would date someone tall. If your ex was uncomfortable with their body type, then you would date someone who has the body type that they wanted to have. This will definitely be a massive ego blow. No wonder if you secretly wanted someone that was the opposite to them all along. And maybe that's why you so easily agreed to the breakup. And maybe that's why you so easily moved on. And maybe they made a mistake. Oh no. Okay. And the final reason why moving on will attract an ex is because mystery is attractive. Everyone loves a good mystery, right? So your ex thought they knew you. They thought that they could predict how you were going to behave after the breakup. And now you're behaving unpredictably. You're being mysterious without even trying. You're not contacting them. You're leaving them alone. And now you're moving on? Wow. Did you ever even care about them in the first place? Who does that? Who is this person? Your ex wants to know. And this mystery will raise their interest level, which is what you're going to need to happen if you want your ex to change their mind and wonder if the breakup was a mistake. So as I mentioned earlier, I want to talk about moving on correctly. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, it means that you don't make it look as if you moved on a week after the breakup because they will accuse you of cheating. Or even a month is a bit too soon usually because they'll assume it's a rebound. Or again, they may assume that you're cheating if you could be dating someone within a month, which is kind of fast. So you could actually be dating someone. Hey, you could be dating someone the next day. Just don't let your ex find out, okay? Until at least 2 months have passed. And I think that's a good amount of time because by then you've done no contact for 60 days. So if they haven't tried to get you back or to contact you, then hey, what did they expect? You're not going to sit around waiting forever. And now you've moved on. So the plan is for this to light a fire under them so that they will take some action because now they know that if they don't contact you when they've been having doubts about the relationship, that you may not be available if they reach out. It's like a sale. There's now a deadline. If you don't buy this item by Friday, the price is going up. So if they don't contact you sooner rather than later, the price of getting you back will actually go up in a sense. Now that they're going to have to figuratively fight it out with someone else to get you back. And the degree of difficulty will be harder than if you weren't dating someone. Okay? So to recap the reasons why moving on will attract your ex, people want what they can't have. You come across as high value. Social proof, other people want you, therefore you must be valuable. And finally, mystery, which raises interest level. So now I want to hear from you. Are you going to try this? Are you going to either move on or appear to move on? Or maybe you've already done so. Let me know in the comments below. And if you would like my help to get your ex back, you can contact me at theartoflove.net. The direct link is below. We'll send you the rates. And I can help you figure out how to make it seem as if you've moved on, if you haven't really moved on. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please rate and review. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.